Hello and welcome to another Toonwerks commentary.
Woo!
Won't this be the first one since... Oh, never mind.
Well, I don't know, but this is our first movie we ever did together. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm Joseph Blanchett. I do the character models.
I'm Casey McDonald, and I've done the backgrounds.
I'm Mark Schneider, and I did the animation as well as forcing everybody to do different shots and angles, and they hated me for it.
That we're just not comfortable with.
And then everyone all together here. All right, 1, 2, 3, and we all wrote it.
Balloons!
We all wrote it. Yep.
Oh.
We sort of all wrote it. Anyways.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the first movie that we made together, and we're gonna start playing it any second now.
Any second.
Oh my god.
So I haven't seen this in a really long time.
We're gonna be horrified.
I've watched it recently.
Oh yeah, this actually has original music made for the cartoon.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Part 1.
Part 1.
Yeah, so the idea for this was to do a 3-part movie, maybe 4.
Look at the thick borders on everything, and they don't match like the borders on the characters.
So. And this
Still
is.
though.
I love some of the backgrounds you did for this one, though, Casey. This is where you really started to being able to do different. Oh, that's my voice! Yay!
What's the name of that bad guy? Frederick.
Yes.
Yeah, Frederick.
Yeah. I like his design.
Yes, you did a very good job with designs too, Joseph. I wasn't trying to say you didn't.
Oh no, I'm just saying I like his design. Look, he has a problem I always have with my models of his head being really big.
Yes. It's very weird though hearing him as Edwin's voice now that I recognize Edwin's voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a Kerrigan mask in the background.
Oh yeah.
Are you a virgin sacrifice?
I remember this scene being so funny to write.
Yeah, so this movie was actually based on an old like World of Warcraft's movie Casey made.
Oh, that's right.
Which was like World of Warcraft in name only. It had like nothing to do with World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
And so when we were thinking of projects to do, we just immediately thought of that since it was already made. And we were like, oh, we'll just remake this into its own original thing.
Yeah.
And we did once.
It
would be like we've mentioned. Like I like the story in this, but man, we were so inexperienced with writing like long things.
Yeah, it was a learning experience. We learned a lot about it, and I really got to used to doing character models. We worked together, working as a group. We got around that, doing that for the first time. It was very good practice.
There's a lot of neat designs in this as well. Like a lot of the environment has pretty cool looking stuff. I don't know. I really like fantasy. I don't know.
I'm like really proud of like the occultist mask and like how he designed this like this witch guy that's about to show up.
Yeah.
I'm turning the pages. My flesh is burning off. Here I go. Reading the inscription.
Oh, Edwin.
Oh wait.
Don't read the book. Yeah, like the only
this is
really
so good. Look at this.
like the only real bad part about this movie is that it doesn't have a conclusion.
It's not. It could be a little snappier. It is one of our
Yeah.
slowest things.
Well, I mean that's kind of the
Yeah.
style of it.
Now you notice that one of them ran away, and
Yeah.
he was going to come back. I forget what we were going to do with him, but we were going to bring him
Look at
back.
all those movie clips.
No, yeah, like this is just so well put together. Like a lot of the look at that.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
I remember
man.
when he did that background.
So much of this is just so epic. Like I forget how like diabolical all these
Yeah.
characters are and stuff.
Remember how this wouldn't open on my computer half the time when I started, because we didn't separate this into files back then. I just tried to put everything in one file.
I love how his head spikes are like cracked into his skull.
Oh yeah, I know, that was great.
We did have so much fun working on this. Actually, it's a shame that it's never continued.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Slinks. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, is that his name? We never said his
Yeah,
name ever.
Yeah.
Why does everyone keep blaming
This is when we just all did our own voices because we didn't have voice actors except
Yeah.
for
Edwin.
Mallet, Frederick.
Yes, that's Malik. Did we ever say Malik? Yeah, we did say. You said Malik's the Great Lord of Undeath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
you
think
look here.
a lot of the characters in the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's in the next shot of he'll look down and he sees something. He's looking at the book. This
Oh,
was going to be like in the later episode. We're gonna flash back to this. That at this point he puts the book under his hat right there.
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, when he gets sucked into the portal in a minute, you can actually, for like 2 frames, see a bit of the book.
It's just it's just so like everything in this is just so like climactic and big. Like I've never it's been so long since I've seen it. It's like
Just think what we can do with it now. Maybe we should remake it. You want us to
God,
remake
don't
this?
say
Like,
that.
subscribe, and comment below.
don't say that because everybody's just gonna like it enough.
Now this is one of the first scenes we saw of Mark animating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this was.
yeah.
That was amazing.
Love the little leaves and everything. Yeah, this is when we first started doing this. So we were all used to doing like the sitcom style setup, and I was like, I want the characters to do something. So let's have Xiphon grab his hat as he's talking, and it's enough to just make it feel a little less static.
Oh,
And
there's a story behind that wolf. Excuse me.
oh yeah,
That was actually a part of The Hobbit Part 2.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't
That,
know
That
about
was
it.
from The Hobbit Part 2.
which actually drew a lot of models for. And started animating a little bit of it. But yeah, those were the wargs from The Hobbit Part 2.
You know, I'm looking at the art in this, like the background and stuff, and it's funny how like I did a lot of things back then without really thinking about making them look realistic. It was more about just the design. Like for example, that forest in the background. There's like these weird, like smoky lines just tendrils around. It's like those aren't trees. They're just there to make it look weird. Like
Well, that was the point of like the forest.
yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it works on a abstract level. Oh, that little joke.
Maybe this is just like my favorite style of comedy is just like taking things that are not supposed to be funny and just where they're just like, oh, it's scary.
My favorite gag from this is when he just names the frog.
Things.
I love the little walk cycle I do here for the robe because it's all shape tweens and frame by frame dish. Love he's just still holding the frog.
He's like the Lindsay of the series.
One thing I wish we had on these character models were eyelids. Is that when they blink, it's just that the eyebrows go over the eyes.
I mean, you could have made them.
Well, I didn't know back then. We learned about this when we started on Wonders. Is that you gave Rodney eyelids because he was tired, and I used those, and I'm like, I'm getting a lot more expression out of this character now.
So I don't really draw like this much anymore, actually, with like the actual outlines.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's easy to just not have outlines at all, to be honest.
Well, it's with having the outlines, there's a benefit for being able to tell where something starts and ends. Because sometimes a character's arm will be in front of them, and it blends in with their uniform.
Yeah. I mean, that was like a conscious choice for like Wonders. We almost named Toonwerks Exploding Toads, but we decided not to do that. What's this?
Oh, that's right. Total Biscuit did a voice for us. Wrap your heads around that.
Yes, it's gotta be before we got famous with like StarCraft 2 stuff.
It's me attempting to do shake cam. This was like one of the first major angle changes I had everybody do, and it came out looking great. I love this shot.
You good? The biggest crime about not continuing this series was the trees. We couldn't do more with the trees.
Yeah.
The trees are such a fantastic, like, on all three of them, they're a couple characters, and they're just so funny.
So much fun. I love the music I found. Like, I found this on the audio portal, like, after we added the scene in. It fits so perfectly.
Like, I want... Oh.
Are you guys feeling nostalgic about this now?
No.
I kind of am.
I think I just heard someone screaming for help.
Oh no, that's just me.
Oh yeah, I like invented this new voice for this tree. Like, I don't do that often.
By the way, how are you
Yeah,
talking?
sure.
It's just like, oh, by the way, how are you talking?
Oh, by the way, how are you talking?
Show my
Now this dialogue here, I took the extra stuff you did, Joseph, and had to take a whole bunch of lines from that Casey did for Xiphon and edit them together to make it sound like they're talking to each other.
Yeah.
Because there's no actual Xiphon
yeah.
dialogue here.
So I guess Casey was the main writer in this.
That's why it's so bad.
Peter Gresser, that's right.
Yep.
He did some stuff in Wonders as well.
That's right, yeah.
So we are actually going to upload the storyboard for part 2 of this.
Thanks everybody that Joseph wants to get, make name drop.
Oh, loving memory of Charles
Oh goodness.
And that was our first outing into partnership.
Yep. I'm survived. I'm surprised it survived.
I think you're gonna be like, I survived
Yeah,
Legends of the Black Book on a t-shirt.
And all I got was this
lousy t-shirt.
This lousy YouTube notification.
Thanks everybody for watching. We hope that you had at least enjoyed it as much as we did.